Hello YouTube, Film Buff 06 here. Before I start, I want to explain in a way why I didn't do one of these videos for the past 2 months, being July and August, and that is because I don't really have much time really throughout every July and August of every year to buy DVDs all that much. I just spend all the time, most of that time, either being horribly lazy or being really busy, or just really going on holiday. I mean, like my summer holiday, like my nearly 2-week summer holiday to Croatia early this year, and with that out of the way, let's start, shall we, finally, on my DVD collection update video for September 2014. And first off is a little known Irish film that probably nobody has ever heard of. I mean, I never heard of this film before I got it, and it is Evelyn with Pierce Brosnan, and I am hoping to watch this for the first time and do a review of it in the future. Yeah. Next is yes, another animated Scooby-Doo movie. This time, Camp Scare, and of course you pretty much know what I'm going to be doing with the Scooby-Doo franchise anyway. I'm not gonna repeat myself from previous videos. Next is 2004's Finding Neverland. Now, I have watched one featurette on this DVD called The Magic of Finding Neverland. I think I remember watching this film. I think I remember watching this film for the first time, but can't really remember when. And of course, I guess I'm pretty lucky that I got this film on what is really the 110th anniversary of the Peter Pan story this year. So, and I think I'm hoping to review this film in the near future. Yeah. Next is the 2011 adaptation of the John le Carré classic Tinker Tailor Soldier Spy with Gary Oldman. With Gary Oldman sort of impersonating Alec Guinness as to Oscar-nominated perfection as George Smiley, sorry. And yeah, haven't seen this before, although I have heard some fantastic things about this movie. And such a great cast in this. I mean, not just Gary Oldman, but Colin Firth is also in this film, as well as Tom Hardy. The War Doctor is in this. John Hurt. Dobby from the Harry Potter films, that being Toby Jones, Mark Strong, Kieran Hines, the late Roger Lloyd Pack is also in this, I think, and Sherlock himself is in this, Benedict Cumberbatch. So, and it's also directed by the same guy who directed Let the Right One In, the original French film version of Let the Right One In, that being Thomas Alfredson. So yeah, I'm hoping to review this film in the near future. Next is the 80s classic starring Steve Martin and John Candy, and written and directed by John Hughes. Yes, it's Planes, Trains and Automobiles. Now, I do remember watching this film for the first time recently, as far back as last year, as far back as sometime last year, and this film is just hilarious, especially the scene when where John Candy admits where John Candy admits to Steve Martin that he put the wallet in the car when it's burning, and I thought that was hilarious. But anyway, such a great film, and I'm hoping to rewatch this for a special review sometime in the future. Next, the hills are alive with the sound of music. Yes, yep, the Julie Andrews classic itself. I mean, I mean, wow. And I must say that this is personally my mum's favourite film of all time. I mean, and that's the truth, and that's a fact. And so, and I think, and very well deserving of the 1965 Best Picture Oscar. I haven't really seen this film properly, but hoping to do so in the near future. So here we go. Sound of Music. Next is the 1990 Arnold Schwarzenegger action classic Total Recall. Total Recall. Now, I prefer this version to the remake with Colin, to the 2011 remake with Colin Farrell. So and yeah, this is another film that I had watched for the first time recently, back last year, and I'm hoping to review this one in the future. So yeah. Next is I had previously got two of the Terminator films, that being the original Terminator from 1984 and Terminator 3 from 2003. Now I've added a third film to this. Collection, and without any introduction, it's 1991's Terminator 2: Judgment Day. I mean, such an awesome movie. Such an awesome movie. Yeah. What can I say? It's just awesome. I remember watching this properly for the first time recently. So yeah. Terminator 2. Hasta la vista, baby. Next, I have got both volumes of the brilliant Batman the Animated Series. Now I have watched not all, but most of the episodes from both of these box sets, and just wow, each and every episode is just fantastic all round. Is just fantastic all round, and no wonder why this series gets the praise it deserves. I mean, it is such a fantastic show, and I cannot wait really in the future to review each and every one of the episode, each and every episode from Batman the Animated Series. Next is the instant classic from early this year. It's the Lego Movie. The Lego Movie, which I am hoping to God to review in the future. So everyone loves this movie, and I think I can everyone loves this movie. I mean, like crazy. I mean, and who knows? Maybe this film could win the Best Animated Feature Film. Should win, maybe win for Best Animated Feature Film at next year's Oscars, but we'll just have to wait and see. So, hoping to indeed review this in the future, and that's all I'm gonna say about, at the moment, about the Lego Movie. Next is a true Disney classic. Not only that, I have finally got the very first full-length animated film that Walt Disney himself created, and that is, of course, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs. I mean, wow! I haven't seen this. I mean, and this is the first time I have seen this film in ages, in yonks, ever since when I was a child. I used to remember watching this film when I had the VHS. But ever since then, I had moved with the times, and I'm so damn happy to finally get this film on DVD. Really damn happy. So, and I'm hoping to review this film in a future video. Next is the first of two films that I thought I might as well get, really, just to pay tribute to the late and very, very great Robin Williams, who of course tragically committed suicide at the age of 63 back in August. So yeah, may he rest in peace. The first of these films is, of course, 1993's Mrs. Doubtfire, and this is and just such a great movie, very, very nostalgic. And this is another film that I saw recently, and I'm hoping this December to, and I'm hoping to and I do have, I think, some future plans on my channel to do to dedicate this December to paying tribute to Robin Williams by reviewing some but not all of his films. So that would include this one. So it might include this film, Mrs. Doubtfire, Aladdin, Hook, Jumanji, Death to Smoochie, Good Will Hunting, etc., etc., etc. So, yeah. So here we go. Mrs. Doubtfire. Hope to review this brilliant nostalgic movie in the future. And speaking of Good Will Hunting, that is the second film that I've got. That I've got in this collection, and this was the film that finally won the man himself a Best Supporting Actor Oscar back in 1997, and also won an Oscar for Ben Affleck and Matt Damon for Best Original Screenplay. And I don't think I've seen this this film before. But I do hope to review this movie in December. So in this movie in December. So watch this space, really. Yeah. Good Will Hunting. And lastly, it's the fourth it's the fourth Doctor Who Patrick Troughton story that I've got, apart from The Moon Base, The Enemy of the World, and The Web of Fear. This time it's The Invasion. This time it's The Invasion, which looks like it's going to which looks like it's going to be the inspiration for going to inspire parts of the series of the Doctor Who Series 8 finale. You know, what with the Cybermen being the villains, finally in their first series finale, alone, as an enemy for the Doctor. So I would like to review this story along with along with the moon base, the enemy of the world, and the web of fear. But at the moment, I'm going to be after I've done my Disney villain character review series, I'm just going to be focusing on those 3 stories. So so there you go. Doctor Who: The Invasion. And this has been quite possibly my longest the longest DVD collection update video that I've probably ever done on the channel. So feel free to leave a comment in the section below and let me know your thoughts on this varied collection. Plus, feel free to subscribe to my channel. And until my next video, which is my long-awaited review of Whovians Reborn, do take care, everyone, and goodbye.